Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for the month of April. Now, excuse me, it is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. But if you still don't find them there, then check back with me in the following week when I put out new messages for your sign. So beginning at the heart of the reading, here we have a card of freedom. And this is, we have a chicken. This is where she's looking. And the Eight of Love reverse. So, the card of freedom. You're feeling stuck, trapped, maybe feeling no way out. You may feel like you've been treated unfairly. It is a card of burdens. Being burdened. You could be feeling heavily burdened mentally by a bad situation, or really the conditions that you're in. A lot of anxiety. You could be holding in a lot of these feelings. Because it's coming with the chicken. Now the chicken does bring you luck, but you must take action on it, okay? It speaks to the power of your voice. The card appears when you need to speak up about something. You need to speak up about what is burdening you. In doing so, it will set you free. Let your voice be heard. Otherwise, and speak everything. Empty yourself. Don't leave anything to eat away at you. Okay? Let it out. Let your voice be heard. Otherwise, you'll carry this for a very long time. The Eight of Love. Okay, so the Eight of Love, when it's upright, it talks about doubts and fears about the outcome of a situation, a lot of uncertainty. And I feel that you are feeling this, okay? But in reverse, it tells me that even though you have all of these doubts and uncertainties, you're carrying these burdens, you may still be wanting to try to return this situation to health. You possibly are hoping for some type of return on something, an apology. Okay, you may be wanting a return or waiting on a return to an energy that you've put out. Maybe you have spoken up. Or this is something that is going to happen very soon in the very near future. Speaking up and waiting on the return or the response. And you're looking at your situation. Maybe you're wondering if it's a good idea or not, because the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse. But it could be that you're looking at your actual expectations, or what you are actually expecting, beyond the apology you're expecting, you know. Where will it go from there? You're not sure that you can rely on something. The Melodimantum, it's justice, and I have to say that you do have justice elsewhere in your reading, and it is at the bottom of the deck of the literary witches. And so this is about being treated unfairly. or the consequences of some. I'm losing my voice. Excuse me. The consequences of the actions that someone has taken, or the consequences of what could possibly happen if you don't speak up, if you haven't already done so. Um, yeah. You're looking at, this is reflecting on what you expect to happen in the future. And then we have over here the Queen of Swords reverse on the Lady of Wisdom in the reverse. So before the door was only open a crack. I'll just show you this card. That's when it was upright. You actually have it in reverse. So in the upright, the door is only open a crack. You don't really have a whole lot of information. So there could have been, there was information, definitely was hidden from you, and it came out. So it's like the door being flung open now. And of course, here's our Queen of Swords in her library, and she's got all of her information, right? But you also have her in reverse. So maybe you've got your information but are keeping silent. Again, it comes to back to the chicken. Maybe this is this is possibly you're definitely still with this person, I feel. Something happened, and maybe you're keeping quiet about the information that you've gained or that you feel you have. Something, you've discovered something. You are hoping here for an apology. There's an energy that you've put out, so something had to have been said. But maybe not everything was said. You see, we have the High Priestess up here again, and she's in your overall energy, and she's in reverse. So something definitely has come out. Somebody had their hand hidden. But it has, you've now gotten a glimpse of it, I feel. Something has come out of the dark. Now, Four of Wisdom. I think you're married to this person. If you're not, you're in a relationship like a marriage. And I mean, I could look at this a different way, where you are with somebody, but like you discover this person is married. It's like you're dating someone, you discover they're married. Because I have the long-term commitment here, and I also have the player card here. So the Four of Wisdom, and yeah, and see, it's sitting next to the Four of Wisdom. Four of Wisdom can be that relationship of convenience. Somebody being nice to get something back. You might feel somebody has taken advantage of you. This could be what you're feeling. But it can also speak to, you know, and depending on the cards that are in the reading, it could speak to genuine kindness, genuine generosity, and this is what you're hoping with the Star. So you're still hoping for a new beginning. We see this here. But there's this foundation has a lot of cracks and is in danger of falling. But with the tower being reversed like this in your overall energies, it is an avoidable disaster. You don't feel it's over. The world is in the reverse. So, and even with the tower, it's an avoidable ending for sure, but some things or something needs to change. And do not make the mistake of, trying to rebuild it upon the same foundation, because it will only crumble and fall in the future. So changes will need to be made, and either you or they need to be open to these changes with the world being in a reverse. Because it can, in reverse, speak to denial. So here now the High Priestess is in the upright on Esclamant de Foi, and so this is that secret desire to have this new beginning. Unfortunately, at this moment, you may not be talking. You could be, even if you're together, you're giving each other that cold shoulder. But and this is because of somebody's dishonesty, But this can be saved. We can turn both of these people back up into the upright. Okay? It is possible. In fact, I'm going to do it right now. Moving away from a heartbreaking situation, or from this heartbreaking situation that you found yourself in. Wanting to go back, but you need to fix things. You need to change some things. Now you have follow the leader here and the card of rescue as advice. So you are being you're being called to lead by example. Remember that every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and your honesty are an example to those around you. And this includes being honest with yourself. Another reason why it could be here is that you may be required to divulge some things about your past, so that you may help someone else, or so that you may help this situation. This can be you, or this can be them. They may be required to divulge something about their past that can help this situation. Another reason it could be here, depending, on your situation, it can be because of not speaking up, which is why this chicken is here in the center. So there's something that you need to speak up about. And like I'm saying it's you, but I mean it could be vice versa, these energies. You have rescue here also. Yeah, see, we have commitment also here as the next card up. But rescue. If you find yourself troubled, about a commitment, you can expect help with whatever issue is at hand right now. You only need to ask, and assistance is going to come your way. And this support is coming to you from Spirit. And you must ask. Ask and you shall receive. You'll see many conditions line up as if by magic to provide you with all of the help that you need here. So know that this disaster, what feels like a disaster, is avoidable, or what feels like impending doom, so to speak, is avoidable. But the key to, keeping these walls standing or reinforcing that foundation, the key, or even to rebuild, if it's gotten that, if the walls have already crumbled, the key is change. There are things that need to change to reinforce that foundation to build upon. And if that is done, it can be saved. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.